how do the people you want opportunities with see your value? You see how I'm sitting right here, and everybody you just named is sitting right here with me. My partners are sitting right here. Everywhere I go, my partners are with me. If I'm in Dubai, if I'm in Africa, if I'm in Morocco, if I'm in Ghana, you there with me. Because I'm a rep this set. You got to show your partners how valuable you are.
That's right.
Do you just do what's required, or do you go above and beyond?
Right.
I want to go above and beyond.
I never ran from anything because I never had nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going. Home to get me. Ain't nobody there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always been in a situation where I'm forced to deal with it myself, so.
Let me tell you what comes on the road to success. If recently, at any point in the last 12 months, you've experienced doubt, if you have a lot of fear or anxiety on the road you're on, or if you've experienced those emotions recently about what you're doing, you feeling like an imposter, like you have imposter syndrome, like nobody knows, I don't really know what I'm doing. You're on the road that I think you should be on, the right road, the road less traveled.
Surround yourself with people that's just as hungry and eager to learn, eager to succeed as you are. And don't let nobody talk you out of your vision because they can't see it. I think that's the biggest mistake I ever made because, you know, we all have visions, each and every last one of us. Every human being on earth has a purpose and has a vision or something that they can contribute. It comes to us first by way of a vision, something that you see in your mind, an idea that you have. Nobody else had it, it's yours. And the first thing we usually do is go to our peers and go to the people around us and tell them of our vision. And because they don't have the same vision or they don't believe that they could achieve, properly execute this vision. First thing they say, no, man, you can't do that. What you won't do that for, man? Ain't nobody did. And the first thing we do is like, damn, that might be a dumb idea. Let me just. And then a year later, you'll see another motherfucker that just done got shot through the roof doing the exact same thing that you just said.
I wanted to be a gangster. I'm a thug, but I'm a nice person. I'm a thug by survival. I have to be. I just survive, not because I want to be. I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want to survive. I want to make money. I want to be in business. I want to do it. But what's honest about the world is that no one's going to let me do that. So that's where the thug comes in. But if everybody just left me alone, I'll be a nice person.
I'm not being normal. I'm not a normal person. And that comes with self-confidence. Like, I think everybody in here, no matter who you are, what you feel like you look like, or what you feel like you got against you, I think you should always feel like that you special. That's how I always got girls. Like, a girl didn't give me her number back in the day, I was like, all right, that's on you. I still remember. Seriously, I just always felt like I was special, and some people would call it cocky, but I just believe to make it far, you got to believe in yourself way more than anybody else would believe in you. Don't let nobody else tell you what you can't do.
Here's my advice to you today. Walk away from the 97%. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act like they act. Don't go where they go. Don't specialize in what they specialize in. Throw away the blame list they cling to. Start you a new life.
You better go out there and create your own world, or you're going to be a visitor in somebody else's world. You're just going to be visiting. You're just going to be traveling through. You're not going to be able to call no shots. You're not going to be able to make no rules. You're not going to be able to make no decisions in somebody else's world. When I say create your own world, go somewhere, man, and create what you want for your life. Create the world that you want. You create the world that you want when you don't just keep jumping in other people's worlds. When you say to yourself, this is who I am. I'm going to embrace who I am. I'm going to do what I want to do that's based off of who I am. I'm not going to move based off of what society say, or what this group of people say, or what the cool people say, or what the lit people say, or what the thorough people say, or what the people that I look to that think is somebody and they don't even believe they're somebody. But I'm going to go in their world, and I'm going to travel through their world, and I'm going to tippy-toe through their world, and I'm going to do whatever they say in their world because...
Yo, so I'm raw dogging this chick, right? She goes, yo, I'm on birth control. You can just bust a nut on me whenever you want. And you know what I did? I busted. So now this is Dylan. He just turned 2.
God, why do I have to work? I am sexy. I am sexy. Why am I working? What is this?
If your man complains that you're expensive, just tell him that there are other girls out there in different price ranges and remind him that you always get what you pay for.
Some news. Tiffany's no longer my girlfriend.
Thank God, dude.
That woman was the craziest person I've ever met in my
Oh,
life.
hold up. She's actually, we're engaged now. She's my fiance. She's no longer my girlfriend. She's my fiance.
What the hell, Mike?
I am so sorry that she's your fiance. Bye.
You want to pay your bills? You want to pay rent? You want to get Starbucks? You better work, bitch. You want to get groceries? You want to feed your cats? You want to watch Netflix? You better work, bitch.
All right. How's everybody doing? My voice is still trash. Hopefully y'all are good already. On this Thursday night, I know it's a lot of crazy things going on. I had to swap up the camera, get the focus right, all that good stuff. Growing as we should. Hopefully everybody's doing good out here. And this is the members only stream. I'll turn on members only in a second. I appreciate you guys, and this is the stream I do one day a week, of course. Of course. I sound a little hollow. Uh-oh. I see the problem. Give me a second. Let me see if I can switch my mics. Give me a second. Hopefully this works. Test. It's using a goddamn. Oh, I know what the issue is. It is using the microphone on my webcam. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a big problem. Because my settings. Oh man, I'm getting screwed. Give me a second, guys. I gotta try to rework this. How about now? Is it better? How do I sound? Because I don't have my. Oh man, I'm pissed. This is what happens when you don't prep, guys. Can you guys hear me? We can hear you though. This is gonna definitely wake up my daughter. And here's the problem. I know what the issue is, but in order to fix it, I'm gonna have to stop the stream. Lower quality than normal. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can fix it. Because here's the thing, guys. I got this new webcam, and I cannot fix it. Y'all want me to start the stream over? I do not want to start the stream over. I want to try to work through this issue. So what I'm going to do is give me a 5-minute break. I know, I'm sorry, but I can't do a stream like this per se. So give me 5 minutes and just hang out, guys. Just hang out. Give me a second. I gotta find some. Here, I give y'all some JDF for 5 minutes.
What's up, everybody? It is Jason David Frank here.
I actually had to pull on the side of the road to share some notes with you. I put some C's together, and maybe this can help you or maybe not. The first one is to always say, I can. I'm telling you, if you say, I can, something will register in your brain that you can do it. Sometimes people say, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. So always say, I can. I know it's simple, but watch yourself. Catch yourself say, oh no, I said I can't. So always say, I can. Number 2 is confidence. Be confident. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in your product. And that's the other C, which is cockiness. Nobody likes a cocky person. Everybody loves a confident person. But don't catch yourself where you're too confident and all of a sudden you become cocky. So watch that C. Next one is compete. What does that mean, compete? My pastor told me a story and said that if everyone was in high school and the teacher said, hey guys, everyone is getting A's, would you try hard? Would you practice? Would you pass that test? Imagine this. In baseball, in football, every other sport, everyone's a winner. Everyone wins a world champion. Would you watch your sports on TV? No. So compete. But that does not mean compete with your neighbor, compete with your friend. It talks about yourself. Compete within. So don't compare yourself to other people, which is the next one, compare. So if you're competing, then it starts turning into comparing. And then you're like, well, you know, he drives this or she drives that and I don't. And you're comparing yourself to their life. Be you. You know what I mean? So number 1, if you're competing, then you're comparing. Takes away focus on you. So focus on yourself and believe in yourself. All right. The next one is to celebrate. Celebrate. Not just celebrate your victories. Celebrate your friends' victories. Celebrate that they got a new job. Celebrate that they got a movie. Just celebrate. Celebrate for yourself, but be happy for other people and celebrate their victories. I see so many times that people are so into themselves, they're competing, they're comparing, and then they're not celebrating for their friends because they're maybe a little jealous, a little envy. So remember to celebrate not just you, but other people. Creative. Be creative. People always ask, how do you come up with content, which is another C? How do you come up with content on your channel? I just be me. I don't care about the likes. I don't care about anything else. What I care about is reaching you guys. Am I making a difference in life? So remember to be creative. Come up with creative things. Be creative in your job. Be creative in your relationship. Circumstances. I hear this so much. Yeah, but you don't understand my circumstances. Look, we've all been there. You guys have no clue what I've been through. You have no clue what I'm going through. You have no clue what that person next to you is going through. We all have circumstances. But it's up to you in order to succeed, which goes all the way back to the top. I can. If you say, I can't change my circumstances, then you can't. But if you say, I can, you can change your circumstances. C, which is the circle. Who are you surrounded by? Who are your friends? Who are your mentors? These are things that you have to understand. You are who you hang out with. So that circle of people, you need to make sure in that circle that those people are going where you're going. Because what happens is, the next C, crabs. Crabs try to pull you down. You're in the bucket, right? And when a crab comes out of a bucket, what does the other crab do? The other crab grabs them and tries to pull them down. Are people pulling you down from where you need to be? So remember, all these C's come to I can and be confident, because I truly believe in what you guys do, and I believe you're going to make a difference. So I want you to guys be yourself. Just be who God's intended for you to be, and you will make a difference in the planet, and you will make a difference in your relationships, your friends, and who knows, maybe I'll see you on TV one day. All right, guys, all the best. What's up, everybody? It is Jason, David, Frank here. I actually
All
had
right.
a pool on the side of the road.
Let's see. Can you guys hear me? How is the sound? I have to use this camera because of the software. The way I set it up was bad. So I have to use my old camera in the webcam microphone. Is the sound clear? Is it good? Is this good sound? Just put a 1 in the chat if it's good. It's better. Y'all want me to just talk like this, or is this too loud? I'm so sorry. And because of this, yeah, because my microphone is right here, and this software is finicky. So if I try to switch to my microphone, it will not pick it up. So we still gonna get this done. I got a good stream for you guys. Unfortunately, I don't have any sound effects because of the way I'm streaming, but we gonna get through it, and I'm gonna have to do a redo on it. I'm gonna have to owe y'all one. I should have worked this out prior to stream, but just me working on a whim, thinking everything was gonna go good. But anyway, we still got it. Shout out to my guy Sean McAllister for the early donation. He said, my favorite is Miss Jada Fire ever since high school. And I could take these off because I can't hear anything. This sound checks buy me a coffee message. Look, guys, make your own sound effects. I'm talking to a webcam using my old camera. But don't worry, I'll fix this for tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all for being here. We talking Prawn Stars today. But it's also Pride Month. It is also Pride Month. And we have to kick off Pride Month with a bang. And before we do, I just want to let you guys know, I generally don't care what people identify as or their sexual preference. You know, what y'all do is what y'all do. And even if you want to identify as this person right here, we gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? We are gonna respect it. Let's play what she identifies as. You may have seen her.
In a world,
And you know the
the
crazy
body of a hawk, but while fronting, I consider myself a Therian because I am in a human body, but my identity is still a hawk. Not all animal alters will identify this way, and I am, in fact, the only animal alter in our system who does identify this way. I am doing my best to come to terms with living in a human body.
All right, guys. So if you don't know, she identifies as a hawk, and with it being Pride Month, we want to celebrate everyone, even those that identify as a hawk. They still get some respect out here. And I see we doing some Prawn Stars, but we got to get the Pride celebration out the way. And shout out to my guy Dust Productions for he dropped a donation. He said for the upgrades. Yes, I appreciate that, man. I really do. And I'm so sorry, guys, but we still gonna get through this. The show must go on. All right. Show must go on. So shout out to her for identifying as a hawk. I'll let this rock one more time, and then we're gonna get into some Pride celebrations. You know, for all my people celebrating Pride Month. And look, guys, I appreciate my guy, the Quiet Storm, blessing me. Get your audio ish together, fam. Look, guys, you know I produce a high quality stream, but I got this new webcam right here, and it will only let me talk through it. And now look, my audio is crisp, man, but look, I appreciate my man, the Quiet Storm, dropping a sponsorship who just sponsored the goddamn stream. And look, man, I'm so sorry, but look, thank you so much, Quiet Storm. Let me put some respect on your name. Now, don't think just because I don't got sound, I don't got class. You know, we acknowledge the people who donate to the show, because y'all are the people who keep it going. Y'all are my day ones. And it's just a little odd with me holding the microphone and trying to talk. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Look at even 10 plus. Y'all hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. Let me put some respect on everyone's name. Look, God, y'all know. Anyway, I'm not gonna explain it. Y'all know it. Y'all trolling me, but I appreciate it. All right, so We talking all about Prawn Stars today. And we got to get Pride Celebration out the way. And shout out to the Quiet Storm for being tonight's sponsor of the stream. Salute to you. And shout out to my guy 10 Plus Sounds. Salute to you, 10 Plus guys. If you're a content creator and you need your shorts, if you watched any of my shorts, there's a 99% chance that my man 10 Plus Sounds did edit them. Okay, so I will give him a round of applause, but I don't have my sound effects. So shout out to 10 Plus Sounds, man. And you know the crazy thing about 10 Plus, he like, don't pay me in cash, pay me in coffee. I definitely paid his ass in coffee. I ain't lying either. I wish I had my tell the whole truth all the time. And shout out to my man Joe Morris jumping on the audio improvement bandwagon. Guys, I appreciate y'all blessing me. Shout out to you. And yes, please drop 10 Plus Sounds information in the chat, man. All right, now let's get to Pride Month, guys. We gotta get our Pride Month celebrations out the way. Now, as you know, Bud Light recently went through a transition and celebrating Pride Month. It probably didn't go as well as they planned, but they did get a new brand ambassador. And you're like, Henry, who is the new brand ambassador? All right, I am about to show you who the new brand ambassador is. And this person may look familiar. All right. And
I'm feeling tired, but before I go out, I gotta pregame. And the only way I pregame is with an ice cold Bud Light. So good. Happy Friday. All right,
guys. Now I know that guy may look familiar. He is the leader of the free world, but as you know, where the debt ceiling has reached its capacity, and sometimes the president got to do a little something strange for a piece of change. And Bud Light was there to help pick up not only him but the economy and announce himself as the new brand ambassador for Bud Light. I'll let this rock one more time because maybe you guys didn't see it.
All right, everyone. So it's Friday night. I'm getting ready to go out. I'm feeling tired, but before I go out, I gotta pregame. And the only way I pregame is with an ice cold Bud Light. So good. Happy Friday. All right.
Well, it ain't Friday, but it's Thursday. But this stream might go to Friday. Now, like I said, it's Pride Month, guys, and we want to give the people who celebrate Pride Month their just due. And you know, my cousin, who took her life. She was all about pride. So shout out to her. But she would laugh at this. Oh, they got me. They got me. How'd they do this to me? How'd they do the whole video has no sound? Doing goddamn well, it has sound. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Give me a second. I gotta get it back up. I gotta get it back up. I know that's what every guy worst thing. He never wants to say that. He never want to be like, yeah, it's down, but I gotta get it back up. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it back up, guys. I'm gonna get it back up.
Happy gay month, because you know you gay and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
He got your gay balloon because it got all the color stuff is gay.
Okay.
And I got Skittles because it got a rainbow on it.
Okay.
And I got the cookie cake. It says, be who you are for your pride.
All right, guys, I'll let it rock. Look, guys, we celebrating Pride Month. And we don't care, if this is what you do, it's what you do. But everyone's welcome on this goddamn channel. Yes, it's a little zesty, but hey, different strokes for different folks. All that good stuff. I'll let it rock one more time.
Happy gay month, because you know you gay and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
He got your gay balloon because it got all the color stuff is gay.
Okay.
And I got Skittles because it got a rainbow on it.
Okay.
And I got the cookie cake. It says, be who you are for your pride.
All right, guys. Also in the news, besides Biden becoming the new brand ambassador for whatchamacallit, he also he did not have a good day today. He did take a hard spill, so we gotta pray for our president. Right here, maybe you missed it, maybe you caught it. And yeah, that's a tough spill. That could have been life ending. He break a hip, it's game over for his ass. But I don't know what happened. Maybe he missed a step. And growing up, right? People have to do things. Their mothers may tell them something, their fathers may tell them something, but oftentimes during election, a lot of people will tell them something. And we do have a viral clip of a mother instructing her son on how to vote during election time, and she told him to do this.
I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn. Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with mother sense. Team vote independent. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what I said, do when you go in there. You go. That's what I did. No, you did. You voted independent, honey. I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a vote that we done lost that can go to Trump. This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again. He said he ain't gonna vote again. Give it to me like.
And this is what happened, guys. Now look, everyone knows. Oh man, I don't have my soundboard. When I was at that goddamn Trump rally, and he said, "Look at my favorite African American over there." I was there, but the camera didn't pan to me, so people really didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? They really did not see it. Now, I need to rig up something. This is what we gonna do. It's a little risky, but I gotta take a risk. I have to take a risk. All right, this way I don't have to hold the goddamn microphone. Hopefully, can y'all hear me? All right, cool. All right, I had to rig up a mic stand. This way I can get my hands a little free because I want to show you some stuff, guys. I know, right? This is struggle streaming to the max. And if you guys want to donate, I forgot to say it. Some people have been donating. You can send a super chat or a cash app at $HenryResilient, and we will have it. Yes, it's a little different in here. Sorry, it's not my normal setup. But we're gonna work through it, guys. The show must go on. We don't stop. We don't stop. Only difference is I don't have my soundboard. So let's see how good I am without a soundboard. Let's see if I can hold the stream down. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about Prawn. And if you know Prawn, it's been around for a while, and you're like, Henry, you really about to do a live stream on Prawn? And I'm like, well, y'all saw the goddamn thumbnail. You saw it. And, we want to educate you just a little bit. That way you guys take a little something away. You're like, is he really about to give a PowerPoint presentation on Prawn? Like, yes. Yes, I am. I am about to give the evolution of Prawn. And you like, this is a short article. This is by someone said the 70s. You need to go back further, my friend. Further. Prawn been around, right? You're like, Henry, how long has Prawn been around? Prawn has been around since the 1860s. That's right. That's right. It was limited to cave art. So could you imagine chiseling, telling your girl to hold still so you could, chisel her body out in some rock. And then, I'm saying, do what you got to do, whether that be choking something or choking her. All right, we don't promote that. But yeah, it's been around since the Stone Ages, but it wasn't until 1860 to 1977 where it really got popping. People, the Polaroid, shaking like a Polaroid picture, all that good stuff. Now look, guys, I'll answer the question of the goddamn poll when we get to their section of who you guys think ours the most familiar with. But in the 1860s, that's when the pictures came out, photography. And if you wanna look at some funny pictures, I can't do it over here. But Google original Prawn pictures, and you'll be surprised at what you see. And turn the safe search off. You want to turn that all the way off. You want that on. You want that search stage off. Okay, so then we go from pictures, okay? By 1970s, we had full-length films, guys. We talking they up in your face with the rolling it. They like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She busting it wide open. Some dude in there rolling it and getting all that good stuff. And now you fast forward. I remember in the early 1990s, what was it, Booty Onion or Onion Booty in the mail? You know, my mom was on that. Booty talk, all that shit. So yes, I remember the VHSs, right? And of course, I may have commandeered one. And since, sometimes, I had a house to myself, I may have watched it. I may have had a segment that I like particular more than others. And y'all like, Henry, what you were doing? Yeah. About 13. I discovered myself. I discovered a lot. And you fast forward to to 1991 to 2004, people start getting awards. Awards. They start putting a little effort into it. Pizza man dropping off the box a pizza and then beating up the box before leaving. I'm using all these innuendos, but it wasn't really until like 2004 where the internet came about and webcam technology and all that good stuff, and people were on it. People, hey, look, don't be in the middle of a session choking it, and then someone call, and then your internet connection get lost. Oh my goodness. And that's not getting to all the pirated stuff. You're like, Henry, the pirated stuff? I'm like, yeah, the pirated stuff. Now, if you couldn't afford, the pirated stuff and you didn't have a computer, you could stay up late and watch BET Uncut. Ooh, Tip Drill. That's like, look, Tip Drill. Tip Drill put BET Uncut on the map. But after BET Uncut, a person dropped a video. And you like, what video? What video? Now look, I'm going to show you a clip. I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to just share it real quick. Right there. That is Paris Hilton. And she decided to take some night vision photos. And you like, guys, this is where it blew all the way up. All the way. She dropping night vision photos. And, I've seen her work. I've seen her work with the night vision on, with the night vision off. And she blew up. And after she blew up, someone else took notice of her fame that she garnered from the whatchamacallit. And I know, like, this is before Black Ops. This is before Call of Duty, guys. She had the night vision goggles. And after she blew up, someone else blew up. Who blew up after? I'll share something. I got to make sure everything is appropriate. I want to get the perfect image to share, guys. That's all I'm trying to do. And you may know in the chat, but all right, let me do it right here. All right. This right here. Okay. Now, after Paris Hilton, then we came Kim Kardashian. And Kim she took it to the next level. And some people said, whose tape was better, guys? Kim or Paris? Now, for me, okay, for what I was into at the time, when I saw her tape, Kim's was by far better. By far better. And I know, guys, hopefully I'm not losing some of my female audience, but we're going to get you back. I saw saying in the chat, we're going to get you back. Kim's was better because she did this one thing. Now, look, we're a family. This is a family show. But any woman who removes a unit from herself and commences to swallow the evidence, if you will, is a keeper. Okay? I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. So we had that, but she gained famous, and now as a result of her fame and fortune, now she's talking some ish. And you're like, Henry, what? Look, this is all about Prawn Stars. So now we didn't caught you up to Kim K, and now she's a family woman. She has a family, she has kids, and now they have to live with it. And she's talking about this.
I am the one being accused for so many things, and it really, really is hurtful, and it sucks. All of his shenanigans, I don't even know what the to call it, rhetoric, is going to be far more damaging to the kids one day than my tape will ever be. And I have to sit here and not say anything ever. I just want to lose it once. I want to have a bad day, and I can't even.
All right, she's so fake. But who do you guys actually believe Kim's tape will be more damaging? I, for one, am a guy, and I know for her kids, the tape will be the least of the kids' worries. Okay, the tape is the most damaging part. I'm sorry, the father will be the least of the worries. The tape is going to be damaging because not only will that tape is forever, it's eternal, it ain't coming down, but her son is going to have to go to school, and his friends are going to see it. And his friends may take liberties into their own hands to their mother's work. Now, look, guys, we're just going through the Prawn Star Army, okay? And these are honorable mentions. We haven't even got to the juicy stuff yet. We have not got to the juicy stuff yet. But I do not believe anything she says. I know she's a victim, and Kanye could be Kanye, but that tape, could you imagine when her sons get into any argument with any guy, and he can be like, bruh, I ain't seen your mom naked. I didn't see her do a lot of things. You need to shut up. That's gonna start a lot of fights.
And be overwhelmed and have a bad day.
Now look, this is fake crying, guys. This is crying with no tears because she don't want to mess up her makeup, but she wants to be a victim. And look, Kanye could be Kanye, but no one is replaying old Kanye sound bites in a diss track. When the kid's beefing, they will bring up this damn sex tape.
Hey, because no one else has their shit together. One day, my kids will appreciate my silence and my grace, and I will try my hardest to keep it together at all times. I am the...
All right, so that is that. Now, look, it gets worse, guys. You like, Henry, how worse can it get? All right, because if I recall, let me make sure. Yes, people start roasting her ass. This is gonna be a reality.
What kind of music do you like, Mace?
Rap.
Who's your favorite rapper, Northie?
Kanye West is my dad.
But I bet he's your favorite rapper.
It drive her crazy that the kids probably love Kanye more. It probably pisses her off because she feel like she's suffering more. And trust me, my daughter is a daddy's girl.
Right? What kind of...
Now look at this.
Weekend, and we were sitting in front of the fireplace.
Y'all remember this?
Talking for hours, and I was like, my grandma told me that you really live life when you have sex in front of the fireplace. And so we had sex in front of the fireplace in honor of you. I know it's not in the lobby. Not crazy.
So look, you have her not only with the sex tape, she talking to her grandma about getting her cheeks clapped in front of a fireplace. It's so many epic clips.
I called the producer at SNL and I was like, hey, do you
All
have
right,
his number? And they were like, yeah.
Her mom thoughtin', just after the divorce, she wanted to get her back blown out by Pete. So she called him.
And I text him.
Kanye was right about everything. Look, I really wish. I really wish one day Kanye gonna speak freely. Now look, this is when the son saw the tape on the Roblox. And look, if you got kids playing Roblox, my daughter will not be playing no damn Roblox. But this shit happened.
Wow. Who made that?
Who made that? Where is it? Let me see.
Wait for
Click
it.
on it. Oh, hold on.
All right, so they saw the tape. And the point I'm trying to make is with this Prawn Star Army is sure, it is great for the early times, but what happens is this shit comes back around on you, right? And I know some people out there, maybe their music career not going the way where it wanted to go, or life may not be going where it want to go. And they may have some pro bono prawn out there that probably didn't do much. And they're thinking about, joining OnlyFans. And once you go OnlyFans, you can't go back per se. You know what I'm saying? Once you go OF, you can't go back. And people think just because it's behind a paywall, it's gonna forever be behind a paywall. But you go on Reddit, you can find that shit for free. So think twice, if you got daughters and they thinking about making that easy money about it. And you're like, Henry, what's going on, man? Let's get to the Prawn Stars. All right, we gonna get to the Prawn Stars because I got this technical difficulties. But shout out to my guy Dust Productions who said, Allison Hannigan from American Pie has said in interviews that she's worried the movies and scenes she has done will affect their children. Absolutely, man. Look, and who is Allison Hannigan? Let me look her up. I know it's the night stream. It's the members only stream. Allison Hannigan. Let's see what she looked like. Oh, her? Yeah, she basic. But if you on tape doing some shit, something strange for a piece of change, and you have kids, it gets bad. Now look, guys. Do I have some sex tapes out there? Yes, I do. But it's different for guys, right? Like, can guys do prawn and get away with it? Probably. But Dust is absolute. Look, she's right. Look, if you have a kid and they see you doing prawn and you have a career from it, what do kids want to be like? They want to be like their parents. My daughter be in my desk saying she's working and just clicking the mouse. Just clicking the mouse. And I'd be like, baby, you're not working. She'd be like, I am working, daddy. I'm just like you. So you think about that to a sex tape. You're like, ooh, okay. All right. Maybe I want to keep my kids away from that. But what happens is that easy money. Now we about to get into it. We about to go down a slippery slope, guys. And to answer your poll question, give me a second. I'll put the person I am the most familiar with on screen. Let me make sure I got these safe images up. Now let's see, who did y'all think I was the most familiar with? Oh wow. Lana Rhoades, 34%. Everyone, 34% across the board, huh? Well, the person I am most familiar with, poll question, good one, Brent, is right here. I know. It's Mia Khalifa, guys. It is Mia Khalifa. Man, look on story time. Story time. Mia Khalifa then probably helped me get through a lot of dark days, a lot of dark times, a lot of lonely nights. And I remember when I saw her, right? Could you imagine me going to work when she first came on the scene and being like, yo, bro. And this is my dog. This is my partner. This is my best friend. I'm like, yo, you gotta look up this person. He like, who is it? I'm like, hey, you gotta look her up. He like, what's her name? I'm like, Mia Khalifa. But look her up on your phone, not on the work desktop. And bro, she spread through the prawn industry like wildfire. Wildfire, guys. And I'm scared to scroll down because I have no idea. Look, I don't have safe search on, so anything could pop up. But the person who got me through the dark times was Mia Khalifa. Now, you may think that because she was in the prawn industry, she made a lot of money, right? You're like, Mia Khalifa, she was in the prawn industry. She made boatloads of money. I've seen her. My friends have seen her. Friends of my friends have seen her. How much money do you think she made doing prawn? And no, I did not have a hijab fetish. I did not. But we gonna talk about the hijab stuff. I did not. Now, did I watch the hijab scene for research purposes? Yes, but it was just for research, guys. Maybe a couple of times I watched it, but it was for research. So I'm gonna show you how much she made for prawn. And you're like, Henry, she had to make a lot. And I'm telling you, no, she did not make a lot. In fact, she made a little. And this is her, like, whatchamacallit.
Hey y'all, so what you're about to watch is a small clip from an interview I did with my friend Megan. In this clip, I talk about what it was like for me to adjust after I decided to leave porn. It wasn't all sunshine and flowers. It was actually very difficult to get back into the workforce. And if you enjoyed this clip, go check out the full interview where I go more into detail about what my life has been like.
Now, look at this, right? Look at this face. Look at this body. Look at her. How much do you think it costs to get her to bust it wide open? For you, for your maybe Dust wanted to be like, hey, Dust wanted to get in on the Mia Khalifa, Brent wanted to get in on the Mia Khalifa, maybe Primo One wanted to get in on the Mia Khalifa. And you're like, how much could I have, how much would it have cost for all three of us to get in on the Mia Khalifa train? And when I tell you the amount of money, you're going to be like, that's it? All right. Any guesses? So for three guys, not only to do whatever you guys wanted to her, but to film it and re-upload it to as many places as you want. You're like, it had to be $1 million. Had to be a couple $100,000. No. No. Look at this. It cost, let me make it bigger for you guys, a whopping $12,000. This is where you insert the price is wrong. So for $12,000, she pretty much sold her soul, or not her soul, but her dignity, her likeness, her image, for $12,000. And as a result of that, her short career, because it was short-lived, she only got about like 5-6 videos out there, if you don't know. I think it's like 6 videos. I mean, I'm not counting, but she got about 6 videos out there. So we talking about $2,000 a scene. So for $2,000, look, I know we can muster up $2,000 for us to do whatever we want with Mia Khalifa. Now, look, the price is probably going up from then, but back then, $12,000 is what you got. And you're like, oh shit, $12,000? Yes, $12,000. Now, as a result of that, give me a second. It came with a lifetime of embarrassment, of shame, of everything you could think of. And we're going to watch a couple of her clips, guys. And we'll talk about the hijab. We'll go on the hijab first. We'll do hijab first. All right. So look at this. Compromise. Not only that, all of her family disowned her. She could never go back to her homeland country because whatchamacallit, they may delete her ass for disrespecting, their religion. But here we go.
He walked in and gave me the script and told me what I would be wearing. And I said, you are going to get me. That was my verbatim reaction. I looked the producer dead in the eyes and said that. And not even a week later, the entire Middle East was after me. Lebanon disowned me. My family disowned me. And this is where accountability comes in. I could have, but being 21 and moderately demure, I didn't know that I could speak up and say that.
Now, that I do not like the whole I couldn't say no argument. And oftentimes, this is what happens. You wanted the money. They wanted your body. They wanted you to wear the hijab. It was a mutual beneficial negotiation at the time. But now, hindsight is all messed up. If you just got here, I'll let it run again because we're only going to watch 3 clips of her. And then we're going to go to the next Prawn star.
He walked in and gave me the script and told me what I would be wearing. And I said, you are going to get me. That was my verbatim reaction. I looked the producer dead in the eyes and said that. And not even a week later, the entire Middle East was after me. Lebanon disowned me. My family disowned me. And this is where accountability comes in. I could have, but being 21 and moderately demure, I didn't know that I could speak up and say that.
Okay. That's cap. She knew she could have said no. Now, we're going to talk about not only that aspect of her life of not being able to go back home, but what happens in the public, guys. What happens in the public?
And I get come up to by this guy and his girlfriend, and we were interrupted in the middle of talking and eating. And he said, "Hey, KHalifa, can I get a picture with you?" And I looked up at him and I'm like, "No, we're eating." And I said it just like that. Like it was a rude way, but it was also very rude for him to come up while someone was actively in the middle of a conversation. And after I said,
and I agree 100% with her, bro. Do not come up to anyone while they're eating and ask for anything. I tell that to everyone around me. Hey, look, when I'm eating, treat me like a lion. Leave me the hell alone, because if you mess with me, you may be food. But she's out eating, but she's very recognizable. So watch what happens.
I said that his girlfriend, who was standing next to him, grabbed him by the arm and said, "I told you that wasn't her. There's not enough on her face. Let's go, babe." And I went into the bathroom and cried, and I didn't really know how to handle it, especially because it came from a woman, and especially because I was there for business, and it was something that had nothing to do with the adult industry. And I was just very dejected and embarrassed and felt like they would never want to work with me again.
That must have been really hurtful.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Did they
on.
end up working with you still after that?
Yeah,
Of course. Of course they still work with her ass. Hey, look, you're a draw. And look, this happens with Power Rangers. This happened with JDF. Hey, I'm out. Hey, you hear people say, go Power Rangers. No big deal. Hey, ain't no big deal. Go Power Rangers. That's just what it is. But this happens, guys. So let's rock it one more time. Then we're gonna go to the next clip because she's gonna talk a little bit more about the industry. So now you got a perspective. Hey, I lost my family. I can't go home. Hey, when I go out, people associate with me with kids on my face. I don't know what to do.
And I get come up to by this guy and his girlfriend, and we were interrupted in the middle of talking and eating. And he said, "Hey, KHalifa, can I get a picture with you?" And I looked up at him and I'm like, "No, we're eating." And I said it just like that. Like it was a rude way, but it was also very rude for him to come up while someone was actively in the middle of a conversation. And after I said that, his girlfriend, who was standing next to him, grabbed him by the arm and said, "I told you that wasn't her. There's not enough on her face. Let's go, babe." And I went into the bathroom and cried, and I didn't really know how to handle it, especially because it came from a woman, and especially because I was there for business, and it was something that had nothing to do with the adult industry.
Hey,
and
that's how I go.
I was just very dejected and embarrassed and felt like they would never want to work with me again.
That must have been really hurtful.
Yeah.
Did they end up working with you still after that?
Yeah, we're still on the contract.
All right, so she still got the job, even though she was embarrassed, and that's what they say. Now she's about to talk about the industry, guys.
Every company has its downsides, but
I would say that the major production porn companies are all predatory and abusive and unethical and prey on vulnerable young women. And
look, now she's throwing the companies under the bus. Here's the thing when it comes to prawn, guys, women are given a choice. The choice is do the scene, get paid. You don't want to do the scene? Cool, leave. It's all good. We'll find another one. But she's saying it's predatory. They put out an ad. Hey, there's a great documentary on Netflix. I can't think of the name. They put out the ad. Hundreds of girls show up. They show up literally on their 18th birthday looking to get paid.
And even me saying this, I already know that some of the responses back are going to be from women in the industry that say, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's great. It's fantastic. Everyone is so nice. I love this company. I love all of this. And to be honest with you, I think that that rhetoric is grooming. I think that if you're going to enter the industry and you're going to be an advocate for it, it has to come with a caveat. And that caveat needs to be, you shouldn't enter the industry unless you've already kind of been in the industry. It shouldn't be a first option for you. Like that
Well, how do you get experience without getting experience?
Shouldn't be something that you simply go into because you like it. Think about it more. Wait on it more.
No. Women need money and you can get paid and get sprayed, as someone said in the chat. And that's the choice she made. Now her final interview, if you will, is right here.
A girl who was brought by her parents to the United States from Lebanon, your home country, schooled in the United States, clearly smart, went to university in Texas, read history. How did you get involved with the sex porn industry?
Now we're about to get a little backstory, guys. How did she do it? We all know. Hard times.
I don't think low self-esteem discriminates against anyone. It doesn't matter if you come from a great family or if you come from a not so great background. I struggled my entire childhood with weight, and
This is the worst.
What did a girl who was brought by her parents to the United
I don't think low self-esteem discriminates against anyone. It doesn't matter if you come from a great family or if you come from a not so great background. I struggled my entire childhood with weight.
Yes, hard times when you get into the prawn industry, guys. I'm dropping little innuendos if you catch them.
And I never felt attractive or worthy of male attention. And suddenly, my first year of college, I start losing all this weight from making small changes. And by the time I graduated, I was ready to make a bigger difference. I felt extremely self-conscious about my breasts because that was the first thing to go when I lost all the weight. I lost about 50 pounds. I don't know how many kilos that is, or stones.
Well, it's a considerable amount of weight.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. When she first got into the industry, she was all top, no bottom.
It changed your body, it changed you physically.
Completely. So my biggest insecurity was my breasts. So I wanted to more or less go back to what they normally were. And once I did that, I started garnering all of this attention from men, and I was never used to it. And I felt like unless I held on to it and kind of did what was asked of me or what was expected of me, it would go away. And after feeling what it was like, that validation.
Now, what do you think those men were asking her to do, guys? Hey, you're getting a lot of attention. This is what happens, especially in college. You have a girl, semi-attractive. She go to college. A lot of guys giving her attention. And boom. But that was back in the day. Now, when they go to college, they have an OnlyFans account. So the attention means nothing.
And, you know, the compliments for the first time, I did not want that to go away.
You were spotted, I think, on a street. I mean, there you were a young graduate wanting to sort of find a job, and you were spotted on a street by a guy who said, I can work with you. And clearly he opened up and said, it's the porn business. What was it in you that far from running away was drawn into it?
Now look at this. Talk about college degrees ain't worth ish. She said, F this degree. I'm just going to F some guys and get money.
It wasn't that's not how it was. It wasn't just, hey, do you want to come do porn? It was more so, oh, you're beautiful. Like, would you like to do some modeling? Oh, you know, you have a great body. Like, I think you'd be great in nude modeling, things like that. And after I came and toured the studio, you know, it was very respectable. It was a gorgeous location. It was in Miami, in Doral, Florida.
And it was clean, guys. So there you have her whole story. And what do you guys think? And shout out to my guy Dust, who said, give me a second. Sorry about that. Dust dropped a donation and said, Kalisita Vega left the industry because of her mental health and the way she was treated. She left the internet because of bullying as well. Yeah. Look, guys, you have to have thick skin. You got to have your foreskin to be in the game. All right. Because what's going to happen when you step out on the internet, when you put your name, image, and likeness up here, you're going to have haters. You're going to have trolls. You're going to have people telling you, look, I told you, they told me put my head in the noose. Someone was like, hey, go put your head in the noose. And I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, for real. And then the next day I'm back out talking. They're like, hey, man, I thought I told you put that head in the noose. I'm like, God damn, you were serious? He's like, yeah. But anyway, you got to have that thick skin. And if you don't have thick skin and you weak per se, this shit will eat you alive. It will eat you alive. And let's look at the person Dust listed, because look, it's the night stream. Kalisitia Vega. Cat. Now look, hopefully this is a safe search. Kalistia Vega. Let's see. Images. Is she on Twitch now? That's odd. Is this her? Dust. Is this your girl? Put a 1 in the chat if this is her. Looks like she's on the internet. Kalistia Vega. But yeah. And look at people saying it helps if you got a thick ass. Look, guys, it's tough as nails to be out here in the industry. Now, the main event is Lana Rhoades, okay? But we have another one, another Prawn star. And you're going to be like, why is this story the same? Why is this story similar? All right, let's get back on Twitter. And hopefully Dust can answer if that's Kalistia Rhoades. But we're going to talk about Riley Reid. And yep, he said that's her. So that's the, I mean, hey, to each his own, guys. Look, this stream is already donezo. Sound is off. Camera was off. I got to rework some things, figure out how to get these things to cooperate. But let's talk about Riley Reid. Now, look, she actually did some reprehensible things. She actually graped a guy. Okay, she graped a guy, and we gonna watch her video. You know what I'm saying? What she got to say?
I've lost my whole family, and it sucks. So a lot of times when people ask me if they should do porn, I tell them no. I tell them that it makes life really hard. It makes dating really hard. It makes your family life really hard. It makes intimacy hard. You're putting yourself out there and the world is now judging you. You have to be okay.
Look at that. Did you guys see? Riley Reid's profile has been viewed 225 million times. That's how many times her in her birthday suit was on camera. That's a lot of times. That's a lot.
Is now judging you. You have to be okay with being shamed every day of your life. I don't even want to have children because I do porn, because I'm worried of the way that people will treat my child. With me personally, my mom was supportive in the beginning. She kind of just let me do whatever.
And you'll see this a lot. Like, moms are going to be like, oh yeah, go ahead, chase your career, do what you want to do. While fathers, on the other hand, are not supportive of this, okay? The last thing fathers want is their daughters engaging in prawn.
That I think it was a good thing. I had a lot of freedom. As time progressed and I became successful, I started to feel like my mom was using me so that she could live a more luxurious lifestyle.
Mom became pimp. And some people say Kris Jenner is a pimp because she brokered the Kim Kardashian thing. I think it was Candace Owens who said it, but it is what it is. And we got the classic YouTube, the Twitter refresh, which sucks.
He kind of just let me do whatever. That I think it was a good thing. I had a lot of freedom. As time progressed and I became successful, I started to feel like my mom was using me so that she could live a more luxurious lifestyle. When I started to set like these boundaries, not giving her money or things like that, it made our relationship a bit more difficult and almost toxic. And so
Look, she couldn't even cut her mom off. Her mom is like, no, I need that money. I need you to go get your cheeks clapped. I need to keep living my lifestyle.
it sucks. I don't have a mom anymore. I don't talk to her. I miss having a mom. I feel like you can't rewind and you can't go back. I don't have that relationship with her anymore. I don't ever think I will. And that bums me out. Bums me out a lot. I talked to my dad and he struggles with my job being in the industry. He's also religious. Recently I wanted
Bruh, you mean to tell me I have a daughter, a whole ass daughter, who's one of the most naked viewed people online. And so when they look up my last name, my daughter pops up. You don't think his friends are like, I hate to say it, looking at his goddamn daughter? They are. They are. They probably watched her grow up from a kid and they like, this is what she's doing now. It's a crazy world out there. So hopefully people see this and they maybe think twice.
to go visit him, and he said that I can't go visit because his wife, my stepmom, doesn't want me there. I'm not allowed to go visit my dad anymore because my stepmom doesn't like that I do porn. But then he told me that when I was like, can we like go get coffee and like we could go like get breakfast? And he's like, I don't want to be seen in public with you. And
God damn. Because if he's seen in public with her, guess what? They automatically gonna think that he's smashing. That's his daughter. They may take a picture. Someone may not say or know that that's his daughter. They may say, this is her new man. This is her new sugar daddy. And it's her dad.
And that just fucking hurt so bad. And it sucks. I lost my family. I don't talk to like my brothers or sisters. I think that they all kind of like try to take advantage of me and stuff, or they're just like my dad don't want to be around me.
Now, some people are asking some questions. Did she quit? I don't know. I've honestly never seen her work. I've never seen her work, guys. Sorry. Never seen her work. But how much do you guys think she's worth? And now look, when you look at this, ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? It might be. Hey, fuck my family. I got 14 million in the bank. Riley Reid, net worth 14 million. Other sites, 12 million. So is it worth it, guys? Would you give up your whole family to get your cheeks clapped by strangers day in, day out for $14 million? Financial freedom, way more than most, but chances are you can't date. You can have kids, but you see the outcome of that. All that good stuff. Would you do it? Is 12 million, can you put a price on it? Could you put a price on it? Now, let's break the monotony up, guys. Let's break it up a little bit. Break it up a little bit. And we can get into some other stuff.
before we get into Lana Rhoades. Now, maybe I'll show the video where she talks about how she raped a guy and no one cared. There was no uproar, no anything. But that's neither here nor there. So let's get a little laugh, see, let's chuckle, okay? Let's chuckle a little bit. All right. Kids are honest. Kids could be some of the most honest people that you'll ever meet. But sometimes kids have no filter. And this happens.
So, guys, I like my hair. It's starting to get back crunchy.
You look like a boy. You look like Hermione. You look like a handsome boy. Hermione, your hair never gonna grow. So stay like that.
Yo.
Yeah. I'm sorry for you. You're just gonna be like a boy forever. Liar.
Yo.
Hold me, liar. Liar.
I hear you.
You should go to the barbershop to get it actually evened out.
Yo, they're flaming her. Now, if you look closely, her soul did leave her body.
What?
If you miss, shout out to my people who hourly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, look at man, hell no.
What?
Yeah. Man, look at man, hell no.
No, look, these are just memes I'll look at.
Man, Rev, I ain't never seen nothing but ham on a sandwich. Rev got a pack.
Almost. Slow down, stop, slow.
It was at this moment that Eddie John knew. He fucked up.
Almost.
Oh, sorry about that. I gotta get out of there. I gotta get out of that. Anyway, that is that. I do got some other clips that I meant. Look, just because you old, don't think you're done getting
I think I
anywhere.
want to ask Mrs. Peterson out on a date.
Aw, well, that's very sweet, Mr. Lawrence.
God, that woman's thick, no cap.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
Thick with 2 C's on God.
That's not how you spell thick, Mr. Lawrence.
Ooh, I bet those back shots hit different.
Mr. Lawrence.
You can look, but you can't touch, you old simp.
I think
Now look, people at these old folks' homes be getting in. And I already told you how my grandmother did date rape my grandfather with the Viagra. Hey, look, once he had that limited mobility, it was a wrap for his ass. It was a wrap. Once he was in grandma's care, no was not an option. That was not an option. But RIP to my grandfather. Now, you know, at this age, he was not this nasty old man, but grandma had other plans.
I want to ask Mrs. Peterson out on a date.
Aw, well, that's very sweet, Mr. Lawrence.
God, that woman's thick, no cap.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
Thick with 2 C's on God.
That's not how you spell thick, Mr. Lawrence.
Ooh, I bet those back shots hit different.
Mr. Lawrence.
Now, look, guys, people get it in these goddamn nursing homes. In fact, they're like a cesspool for STDs.
You can look, but you can't touch, you old simp.
Not a simp though, but look, we got a couple more and then we'll get to the main event. And now look, I do dark comedy. This is very dark.
How's my son?
He's going to be all right.
Oh,
thank God.
finally, some good news. There's no other way to take that.
That's a great attitude. I got to tell you, if I was getting this news, I don't know that I'd take it this well.
But you said he was all right.
Yes, he's lost his left hand, so he's going to be all right.
You son of a bitch! How's my son?
Oh, look, I am corny and I like corny jokes like this. So it just is what it is, guys. It just is what it is.
Son.
He's going to be all right.
Oh,
thank God.
finally, some good news.
Oh,
There's no way to
man.
take that.
That's a great attitude. I got to tell you, if I was getting this news, I don't know that I'd take it this well.
But you said he was all right.
Yes, he's lost his left hand, so he's going to be all right.
You son of a bitch! I hate.
I know it's cheesy. It's cheesy, guys. It is cheesy. Now, look, I had to do this to my daughter at this birthday party we went to on Monday, and you might, and shout out to people saying right on. Now, look, you see her. She's creeping up to blow out this girl's goddamn candles. And this is my daughter. So what I do, I snatched her ass up and threw her on my shoulders. Look, mamas be knowing. Mamas be knowing. Let's see what he.
Okay.
No.
I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that.
Yeah.
I'm the one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't play that. Now it's copyright. All right, now if you saw, this is my last one, and then we're gonna get to the content. If you watched, what's the goddamn movie? Squid, whatever. This is, I believe, at a Dominican party. So I think Francis was here, but I'm not for sure. We are creative. We gotta set this up. What song is this? It's definitely about to give me a copyright. But anyway, let's get to Lana Rhoades, guys. This is the main event. Oh, no, I missed it. Okay. I missed something. It's okay. I'll get it. All right. So, main event time. Lana Rhoades. I'm not familiar with Lana Rhoades, but it is what it is. Let's talk about her. How young do you think she was when she wanted to start it? I'll show you right here.
Why did you start doing it?
I just one day, I think I was 14, and I just got the idea. And
14, guys. She wanted to do prawn since she was 14.
Why did you start doing it?
I just one day, I think I was 14, and I just got the idea. And I was like, I'm gonna do that.
No way.
So how do you get the idea at 14 to do prawn? What do you think she was doing at 13? Probably watching prawn.
Weren't you conscious of what people would think of it? You happened to come out successful.
I feel I knew that I was going to be, though. Just at 14, I was just you're going to be the #1 star. Do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys, 14. I know some people got daughters in this chat. Hopefully at 14, they're not thinking about prawn. And shout out to my guy Dust, who says, Lana dated Logan Paul's friend Mike. She was in his videos all crazy. Yeah, I saw that. And I'll show you guys a video I did on Lana Rhoades. It may look familiar.
Damn, you had that. She thought about the same way you did of being the #1 entertainer. Crazy.
Pretty much everything that I knew that I was going to do with my life whenever I was younger, happened. Exactly.
Manifestation.
I was just 110% sure. My guidance counselors in school, my therapist was that's not a good idea. You can't do
What?
that.
You told him? Wait. You said you were still, but were you still a virgin at this point?
Yeah. So it didn't make.
Yes, she followed her dream, so you can't fault her. All right, so following her dream at 14, want to be a prawn star. How did the dream work out?
Sense at all. I hadn't even had my first kiss.
Oh!
Wait, why did you tell your guidance counselor at school?
Because they're like, don't you want to focus on school? Like, don't you want to go to college? Like, you're gonna be a loser. Like, you're not gonna have any money. You're not gonna do anything. I was like, no, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. And they're like, well, that's not gonna happen. Plus, like, you probably need therapy because who should do?
What though? Is it?
Look, guys, it may be something wrong with you if you want to do prawn. Look, trust me. Every guy wants to do prawn, right? I wanted to do that shit, but it just didn't work out.
Is it? What are you chasing? Money? Is it?
Right now, I'm kind of like I was just telling you about this the other day. Like, I'm sort of feeling down because I feel like eventually you get to a point where you're like already on a high level, and then it's like, what do I do next?
Yeah.
And I like having a goal and waking up every day and working towards something, and I just don't have that right now, and it's making me feel a little like down and.
What about a goal of just maintaining happiness?
Yeah, it comes from success and like achieving things. And I feel like if I think too much about happiness, then I'll be.
Guys, if you're going to make a TikTok, don't put no goddamn song behind it. It's the most annoying thing ever. It just fucks up the content. Now, this stream is all the way demonetized, so, but still.
More
This feeling is not uncommon, dude. Like, we talk about it all the time. Steve Weatherford talked about it when he came on our podcast. He won the Super Bowl, and he was in the locker room, and he's like, "What now? Yeah, that's it." And then he stopped playing football and became a motivational speaker. Tyson Fury won all the championship belts. He was at the top, and it's like, now what? Then he fell into a massive hole of depression.
Yeah, I honestly.
All right, so she's depressed, guys, from following her dream of becoming a prawn star. Now, that's that video. Now she's about to talk about some things about motherhood.
Smart people learn from other people's mistakes. Fools learn from their own. I'm ashamed that I did porn. I'm proud of myself and what I've done, and I wouldn't take anything back. However, it's not like I like the idea that people can view that of me. I personally, those videos make me want to throw up.
It doesn't matter, what people think. Like, you could be any kind of person and inspire somebody or help somebody or whatever. The coyotes howl and the caravan keeps moving. Meaning, like,
No, he's simping, but it's all good. As you see, she's embarrassed that she's done prawn, right? Embarrassed. And guess what? She has a kid now. We're going to get to the kid and the father.
who gives a shit what they say? They look at you and they're like, man, look at this life she had in the adult film industry. Look at what she's done in social. And they probably look at you as a source of inspiration. And maybe they think following a similar path is going to get them there. And I think you talking like this so openly.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is helping probably a lot of people, maybe people we never even know, right? Like they hear your story.
You're doing now this thing with Playboy that's going to help.
If you can just help one person, it really does matter. I don't care anymore. I'm extremely happy with myself. I know who I am, and that's all that matters. There's nothing that anyone else needs to think about me. Smart people.
All right. So she doesn't, people say she don't care. Whatever. Now let's get to her baby. And she did a post and delete. So we'll get to that in a minute.
Lana Rhoades is a third baby daddy that's rumored to be the father. This time we got a guy by the name of Bruce Brown. Now, one Twitter user, they posted following an Instagram post from Lana, Bruce Brown is her baby's dad, and the whole time we thought it was Blake. That's wild. Now, this Twitter post, it caught some attention because 3.7 million people tuned into it, and people were asking in the comments if it were true. Well, for those of you who are a fan of basketball, Bruce was selected 42nd overall by the Detroit Pistons. But he's also being now selected in the number 2 spot as Lana Rhoades' rumored baby daddy. And it's all because of one Instagram post. I mean, the girl might just like basketball. She definitely likes basketball players. Anyway, Lana Rhoades is a third baby.
So you see she has a baby, right? And they're saying it's Bruce Brown. But I did some digging, and it's looking like it may not be Bruce Brown. People saying, Blake, you're not the father, huh? Okay.
They have her on it. She's holding her baby.
All right. Someone is going to say it's Blake Griffin.
And they say to her, like, would you have any words of advice or whatever? She goes, yeah, don't have babies with NBA players.
Uh-huh.
So you don't know anything. She has a baby with an NBA player.
Yeah,
Nobody
sure.
knows who it is. It's Blake Griffin. Big deal. But
is it actually?
Yes. It's supposed to be a secret. Everybody fucking knows.
Uh-huh.
Cool cakes. They have her on it. She's
Guys, did you guys hear that? Now, she did make a post that Blake Griffin was the baby daddy, allegedly. And when I went to go grab it, because I reposted it somewhere, it's gone. Because she was trolling him in the stories saying, come see your kid. And the messed up thing is, Blake Griffin, he already had to pay an arm and leg and child support. And give me a second. What's wrong with him? I don't know. Blake Griffin. Give me a second. I want to show you guys. I can't believe the post got deleted. I hate when that shit happens. It kind of annoys me a little bit because I want to be like, oh, should I just download it just in case they whatchamacallit? And he recently, goddamn, he recently reached a settlement. Where is it at? Give me a second, guys. This is what happens when last minute issues. I'm not prepped. And this is an old ass article. What the hell? All right, so look, if you not advertising me. If you guys don't know who Blake Griffin is, it's him right here. And he had one of the largest child support payments back in the day because he got hit with child support and he got hit with palimony. And that crippled his ass because when child support is based off his salary, he was making like $3 million a month. And his child support payment was like $200,000. Here we go. Here we go, right here. This is where he was refusing to pay. They be killing me with these goddamn advertisements. $258,000 a month in child support. Now, Lana Rhoades has famously said that she does not want child support. And so far, she has been a woman of her word for the most part, but recently called his ass out. And guys, get pregnant by an NBA player. It's the fastest way to secure a bag. And I remember when she first came out.
Resort like this and not having a cold fruity drink in my hand.
Mike was rumored. He was like, look, guys, it's not me. He's on Logan Paul's show. And it was like, is that your baby? She's like, no, shit ain't me. It ain't mine. I'll pull it out. But this is the result of Prawn. If you notice, all three of them had something in common. They all regretted it. Most of them lost their family. Mia Khalifa lost their family. Riley Reid lost their family. I could not find video proof of Lana Rhoades talking about how she lost her family. But despite their careers, they're still all highly sought after women. You're like, Henry, they were Prawn stars. Yes, they were. But trust me, if given the chance, if given the opportunity, with only one of them, I could really care less about. Let me get this out of here. I could really care less about Lana Rhoades or Riley Reid. I would. I know, and I'll share something personal with you guys in a minute. I would chop down Mia Khalifa. No lie. You can say whatever the hell y'all want to say. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but Mia Khalifa still can get it. I'm not gonna lie. Someone said Lana for the roads. But guys, what did you guys learn from this? Hopefully not to do Prawn, but I know there's someone watching who probably don't like me trying to launch their OnlyFans career. And they seeing this, they're like, shit. Henry said if I do Prawn, I'm gonna regret it. Henry want to make her look. She is pretty. Mia Khalifa is pretty. I mean, they're all fairly attractive, but there's something about Mia Khalifa that I would want. Now, Look at Billy. He like, yo, I just Googled him. What the hell? Anyway, guys, I recently did get my results back from my vasectomy. I'm shooting blanks. So no one's getting pregnant. Okay. Also, if you've been following the streams, tomorrow is going to be an adept stream for the juicers, all that good stuff. And we're going to have hopefully the Yellow Ranger stream on Wednesday. And the Brent stream probably on Thursday of next week. Hopefully Brent's still in the chat. I'll be streaming Sunday at 5 because I don't have my daughter. And I think that's it, guys. Sorry, I really want to apologize about the camera and microphone snafu. It's something I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work around it because that pissed me off. It did. Make sure I go in for my 1-year checkup. Make sure I'm still shooting blanks. Okay, thank you, Sam. Because I definitely don't want anyone out here collecting child support from me. Divorce hearing on Tuesday. Settlement hearing. I'll explain how that works. Hopefully we settle on Tuesday. And then 30 days from Tuesday, we come back and sign off on and get our decree. I just hope she show up. It's been interesting. What percentage am I at for my computer? I want to say like 65. Let me check AdSense. I mean, I had some videos that did okay. So we probably at 65, 70%, but we're like a month out, guys. Month out. At the pace we're going, a month out. So when I say a month out, I'm thinking, where are we at? June, July, August. I should have an order placed by August guaranteed, just at the pace. Just at the pace. And I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my guy Dust. I appreciate all the donations, and all of it just gets reinvested into the show. Thank you, Dust. He said for the upgrades. And guys, Dust is coming back. He's getting his computer equipment. He's about to be streaming. And when you drop a video, I'm gonna make sure I promote it so we can get him back monetized. He got to get his 4,000 hours. So that will be something that I'll definitely be doing. You got to support those who support you. And he been my day one. Actually, probably my number one donator. Probably the person I actually talk to the most from this channel. It's probably him, Francis. They hit me up. We talk. So July for sure. Not July, August. August, I'll have an order in at the pace we going. I just need one video to pop. That's all I need. I need one video to pop. But tomorrow I'll be doing XQC stuff. And I'm pretty sure some of those videos are going to do okay. And what's my guy Joe Morris say? Look, guys, Joe Morris has a crazy life story. Crazy. Reading it, I was on the edge of my seat. It was like 4 parts. 4 parts. 4 parts. What does he say? Shout out to the Nuggets. Hey, any chance you could do a Father's Day stream a little later in the evening, like 8 p.m.? The Father's Day stream will probably be the day before Father's Day. Because I'm going to have my daughter. I got to figure out how I'm going to do it. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll probably just do something with her. But it'll definitely be a Father's Day stream too. Highlight fathers are important, man. And I kid you not, I am a father's advocate for people like Joe Morris. If one day we'll probably go through his story. It's crazy. Maybe he'll come up on stream and he'll talk about it. But his story, crazy. Thank you, Joe Morris. Appreciate the donation. And look at people say, no, I'm gonna be flying back from Tokyo that day. Look at Joe Morris. He out here, man. He living life. He like, look, man, I got a flight from Tokyo that day. How long is that flight, Joe? Shout out to my girl San, who's a mother with her daughters. They probably looking at her like, Mom, why are you laughing at the goddamn computer again? Someone said, I'm the pappy. Add to the percentage because you need to upgrade. Look, once I get the upgrade, we're going to be on OBS. I'm done with StreamYard. We're going to be on OBS. We're going to have animations. Like, I already have this vision. And he said 14 hours. Damn, when I went to Italy, the flight was like 12. I was like, God damn, 14. 14 hours. But thank you, Sam. Appreciate you guys. Any questions, guys? And I'm really, once again, sorry about the stream. Sorry. I'm truly sorry. We'll get it right next time because this is reprehensible. This is all bad. Like, really bad. For real. I'm pissed because I want to use my new camera because it's not better. It's not sharper, but the focus is better. Okay. We power through. Yeah, we did it. We did. Look, y'all my day ones. Now, look, if this was the XQC stream, like, the juicers be on my ass. They'd be like, stop talking. Get to XQC. I'd be like, seriously, guys? They'd be like, yes, we don't care. We only want to hear about XQC. But shout out to the juicers, man. I've met so many nice people who've put my ass on. No, like good stuff. But if y'all got no questions, hopefully you like the stream. I feel bad. I feel like I owe you guys one. I got to listen to the quality on the playback, see what it was. But we will never have another stream like this. I will do what I need to do to make sure it is right. Yep, but they're impatient. Yeah. But tomorrow they'll get everything they want tomorrow from me. It'll be all XQC unless something major. Actually it's gonna be XQC and no pixel tomorrow. And no pixel people have been coming at me hard for some strange reason. It's like, anyone want to be a content creator? It's really weird. Really weird, but I'm not gonna hold you guys up. Maybe next time. So I'll be streaming Friday, Sunday. Wednesday should be Yellow Ranger. Thursday, Brent stream. And then I'll be taking some time off because I have my daughter that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hopefully you guys figured out my schedule now, my parenting schedule, how it works. But anyway, salute to y'all. Salute to the Resilient Army. Salute to Dust for creating that Resilient Army intro. Oh, look at Brent. We got to figure out a time. Mr. I'll be at Ranger Stop. Now, are you going to get a signature from the firstborn daughter of JDF? She is not a friend of mine. She says F me. But shout out to her though, man. I wonder what the OnlyFans hitting for, right? Where's my buzzer when I need it? Anyway, talk to Walter. Ask him what he thought about my Black Ranger stream. I kid you not, that Black Ranger stream was probably the best Ranger stream I've done. Probably Blue Ranger. Blue Ranger was whatchamacallit. But anyway. Also, guys, join my Discord. Hit me up on Discord. I'm on there a lot. And that is where we at with that. Make sure I got everybody who donated. Let me check the Cash App. Sometimes people be like, oh, I sent you a Cash App. I'm like, oh, you did? They be like, yeah. All right, give me a second. But no questions, guys. If y'all got nothing, I got nothing. Sorry about the audio again. I'm a perfectionist, so it happens. But the Brent stream is supposed to happen. He's like, yo, man, when we gonna do it? I'm like, how about this date? Now he's like, I'm gonna be at Ranger Stop in Atlanta with his girlfriend, Karen Ashley. Brent, you got to get Karen Ashley on the show. That's who we need. give her what she need, give her some sweet loving, then tell her like, yo, Henry want to holler at you. Oh my god. All right, guys. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. He said no. Look at Brett. You not gonna get her on the stream for us? He like, nah, I gotta keep her all to myself. Oh man, the Frank family. Oh man. Oh, what do you mean? What is Brent talking about? The Frank family. You saved me money. You want to hear? Let me drop the link. See if Brent want to elaborate. See if he want to step away from his desk and give us the lowdown on whatever it is, whatever I saved him on. Because I don't know. Link is dropped. Maybe anyone can hit it. Maybe Dust want to hit it, try out his equipment or anything like that. I'll stick around for like 5 more minutes. I know Nathan has a channel, guys. Have y'all been to Nathan's channel? Let's go to Nathan's channel. Let's see what he got. I know he's been doing some stuff. Y'all should go support Nathan. Boop. Here's my man's channel. What he be talking about over here? Look at him. He did like some inspirational stuff. Is it going?
Shoes. What is this? Can I see? Can I believe what I hear? His blood, it races in these veins. It's in each of us, the good, the bad. We are really just the same. So ask yourself, where should we begin? As you and I look around at each other's needs, our mental health, each journey, these are some slippery slopes indeed. We are here to encourage, to be encouraged, no matter what the needs. An ear to listen, this hand I'll lend, these feet that are meant to go. So I'll try to walk, take a journey in your shoes. There's a story, a yearning heart. Along the path we will fall.
All right, that's my man.
As for me, I will still walk miles. So take my hand, I'll walk beside. No, we are together in it all.
Well, look, Brent, what did he say? Hit the link, man. This is when Brent needs to hit the link, but that was Nathan's channel, guys. You know what? Let's go see Dust's channel. Look, this is the Resilient Army. This is the family right here. Let's go to his channel. Go to channel. I'm pretty sure I'm subbed already. Yep. So y'all like, what? Who is Dust Productions? Boop. This is the Walter watched the stream. Hell yeah, he watched the stream. They all narcissistic. They all watching that shit. They like, what he saying? Brent, what did he say? What caught his attention? All right, so guys, this is Dust channel, guys. Brent's scared to hit the link. This is old stuff. What did I watch? Was it this one?
Yeah, that paper airplane movie.
Right, about the quality
video.
up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was it, February?
Yeah. Go now.
Yeah, what was it, February?
Editing the.
There's our guy, Dust Production, guys. But spam that dust. Spam the dust emoji in the chat. I know we just chilling. I know we chilling. Like people who not used to being here, they're like, yo, what the hell is Henry talking about? Because it's the members only stream that didn't become members only because my sound sucked. And my daughter ain't come down. If she come down, it instantly becomes members only. But am I freezing?
conspiracy theory of John Dillinger, and I was thinking about like, well, what am I gonna film for like my end of the year video? Because I've never really done an end of the year video. This is like
I've done a best and worst, but not really a wrap.
Hey guys, should I do an end of the year video? What y'all think? Look at my man does. Let's like it. Let's like it for the algo. He got 18.2 subs. Jesus, he was crushing it back in the day.
A video like this. I'll probably do a best and worst when after I see Star Wars. I've just been so busy I haven't had time to see it. It might make one. It might make one of my lists, or it might be on my disappointing list.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done a wrap-up video ever. I'm gonna steal Dan's back scratcher here. Oh man, this is good. Man. Not bad.
All right, so go check out my man Dust channel. Let's get him back monetized. Watch some of his old clips. All that. Well, what did I mention, Brent? Brent being all cryptic and shit. Like Brent. Look. Here's cryptic Brent. He was surprised when I mentioned what Henry discussed on his channel. Like, how did you know that? Because I dig, motherfucker. And speaking of that, is Joe Morris still here? Joe Morris sent me an email about some great content of what I should do, and I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do some aspect of it. But go check out Dust. Look at Brett. He used to hit the link all the time. Yeah, Joe Morris, that email you sent me with that's like a court of public opinion. Yeah. I can see me doing that. Now, also, guys, since y'all are my day ones, you know how Power Rangers has that fan base where I can go back through and find very old interviews. Is there any other show similar to Power Rangers that kind of blew up where people got old interviews? Because I do have an idea. I don't want to say it out loud for a person who was near and dear and probably a lot of us watched growing up. That's not Power Rangers. That I kind of wanted to let's see if I can go back and find that. But here's the thing, like, in all honesty, the Power Ranger stuff is a passion, but the content, the content that be generating all the revenue, is the XQC Twitch stuff. So I'll be having to lean into that, which is cool. But I'm always divided, you know? So, like, for example, there's a lot of XQC stuff going on, and people are like, you should talk about that today. And I'm like, no, today is my members only stream, and I'm a man of my word. So when I say we're gonna have a members only stream, we have it. You know, I just want to keep that streak going. And thank you for Dust for motivating me to have a members only stream, because I just wasn't gonna stream when I had my daughter. I could do Buffy. Yeah. And shout out to my editor. Tomorrow we will go crazy. Tomorrow we will go bananas. I'm already thinking of clips. And I'll give y'all a little update. I am going to prove Adept wrong. I'm going to prove her so wrong tomorrow. You're going to be like, Henry, how'd you do that? I'm like, look, I already got the proof. I already have it saved. And when I prove it, she's trying to throw so much dirt on her ex-husband's name or boyfriend's name. When I prove her wrong, oh, it's going to be so sweet. It's going to be like, it's going to be, But how do you guys feel about Adept? I never asked y'all because I know y'all don't really be caring about the Twitter drama. And here's the thing, guys. When I do these streams, when it's just like 19 people in the audience, I don't have to worry about people clipping my shit and putting me on Reddit or anything like that. Because I'm already on there for something else that I posted. And it is what it is. I was just watching some XQC stuff after your last stream. Dude's voice reminds me of the Norwegian guys from Family Guy. Let's see. So let me get my day one's opinion. Members only fans, only tomato. Do the scams from Pimp My Ride. Oh man. Like how the cars will fall apart. Oh man. I think it's a documentary out about that. And speaking of, shout out to my man Exhibit, he going through a divorce too. His wife on lifetime alimony. Yeah, damn. How do you guys feel about Adepto? Anyone? Anyone? Y'all think she cool? Is it grimy? Now she is going viral. Pimp My Ride scams. It was entirely fake. The show Cops. I don't know what Brent's talking about. The one day you Mr. always hit the link. FBI open up. Look, the soundboard will be back tomorrow. Even if I have to remove my new camera, which I'm pissed about that it didn't work. So it's DoorDash with your food. Oh man. Oh, Sam met someone on Cops. Shout out to Sam. All right, guys. I think my time is up. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll talk about, it's going to be No Pixel, XQC, and maybe a small court update for something else. I don't want to leak it, but shout out to my man Dust, man. Dust just be blessing me, man. Dust just be blessing me. All right, Cap, I'll see you tomorrow. The cars did not always come with what was shown, and they would purposely damage cars to make them look worse. Ooh. Ah, man, I wonder would y'all be interested in that. So here's the thing. Shout out to Dust. When it comes to streaming, people know me for XQC. Y'all know me for Power Rangers. I want people to know me for me. So whether I'm talking about XQC or Power Rangers, I have the same audience. Now I'm early. I only been streaming since I ain't even reached a year yet. I think I'm at 10 months. Actually live streaming, I think I'm less than 10 months, probably like 7. So that's where we at with that. Yeah, it was a DUI case and I had to find it for proof. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, thanks, Dust, for blessing me tonight, man. I really appreciate you, man. Seriously. And if you guys don't know, let's put some respect on Dust's name. He did, or someone he know, designed my banner for my YouTube channel and the intro video that you guys saw. I could show it to you. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Sorry, I had it on loop. But yeah, HenryResilient, remember, passion first. Yeah. Yeah, passion first. All right, Alex. Thank you for all the jokes, everybody. Since you said passion first, I'll leave y'all with some JDF. I'll leave y'all with some JDF, man. It's getting crazy. All right, guys. Be safe. Be productive. Seatbelt or God? You know God is my favorite. Seatbelt is just like a close second. I'll let y'all decide in the chat. Seatbelt or God poem? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Fall. All right. The fall. It is. Saying thank you, guys. Y'all have a great night. Peace.
Fall. Well, it's been a while since I rode. I'm sure at times everyone has moped, but this ain't
me. I don't want to go back to where I was. All I could do is pray and hope, shake it off. But when I do, my mind says, nope. I mean, how do I deal with this? How do I even cope? I don't want to slide, but it is a slippery slope. I'm struggling, I'm grabbing, I slip because I missed the rope. My emotions are overflowing like a waterfall. The words I speak are positive. Well, at least I think they are. Overall, with stress occurring regularly, it's too fast. It's a hand sign. Emotions are thrown like a curveball. But how can you even breathe when the air feels like ethanol? I mean, I want to fight back my mind. I want to brawl, but when I punch, I'm on the ground. I mean, I see the takedown. I begin to sprawl, but I miss. All I can do is crawl. Then I disappear. I'm gone. And it's just me staring at the ceiling wall. I mean, people can see my pain. You can see it in my eyeball. The sun would shine, but the darkness moves in, becomes a rainfall. I'm all over the place like a human pinball. So I delay and I begin to stall. Please, God, take my hand before I fall.